All right, the next part is probably going to be the most controversial part, and I'm going to listen to what I said, and maybe I'll apologize and take back certain aspects of what I said, or clarify what I meant, because I think from all the videos that have been shown, this is probably the most difficult, but although I probably have to go back and listen to the original, which he doesn't have the links, he or she, whoever made these videos, doesn't have the links to the actual videos. But let's go through and listen to what I said and discuss that. I would even, go so far as to say, which, some of my co-religionists might find blasphemous, but I believe the United States of America, as this republic as it stands, is greater than the kingdoms of David, of Solomon, and Hezekiah, my ancestors, who I love and revere and venerate. Particularly Hezekiah, I venerate very greatly. But nonetheless, there's something about America that is unique in world history, in a way built upon the greatness of that which was set forth by David and Solomon and Hezekiah and Josiah and other. So I discussed this earlier in another video, because I understand that this is a difficult statement, and quite possibly the one statement, as I said, that people might see this as blasphemous, that might borderline on kfira, on apikoresis, on heresy. And I think the way I would modify it is that in certain ways, that there is a superiority of the American approach to the biblical approach. One aspect that I would say that in is, like I said, we're standing on the shoulders of giants, and so we have the benefit of that history, of that biblical history, to stand upon in order to grasp that. But the other thing is, like I said in the previous video, is that Chocham Adif Minavi, that there is a superiority of wisdom over revealed religion. And so the Malchus Beis David in B'Sifarta, in its most perfect good state, was a Malchus that was based on Nevuah. It was based on prophecy. It was based on revealed theocracy. Although, of course, there was tremendous wisdom in all of the best of the kingdoms, particularly the ones that I mentioned, of David HaMelech, King David, Shlomo HaMelech, King Solomon, Chizkiyahu HaMelech, King Hezekiah, and Yoshiyahu HaMelech, King Josiah. Those kingdoms were kingdoms that, of course, balanced both wisdom and prophecy. However, the message that I want to bring out here is one of essentially that there's a superiority of wisdom over revelation, and that Hashem guided through Hashgacha Pratis, through divine providence, this country to be based in that wisdom that he placed into the hearts of the men who founded this. And that I do believe, again, I know this is just me speaking, that there was a divine inspiration in the creation of the Declaration of Independence and the Bill of Rights. This is just my own personal approach, but that's what I believe, and I believe that Hashem placed us here at this time, this place, and we should thank Him and laud Him for that. And so that is my view. Let's go. But I apologize for saying that, making a blanket statement. I should have expressed it as in a way. Obviously, there are ways that the Malchus Beis David B'Sifarta were superior to the American Constitution,
In half a mile, keep right to stay on I-81 South.
B'sof kol sof, the longevity of the American Constitution is the proof in the pudding. Meaning, certainly for today, without Nevi'im, without the Urim, there would be no way for us
Keep right to stay on I-81 South.
There would be no way for us to establish B'yadeinu.
Continue on I-81 South for 19 miles.
There would be no way for us to establish on our own the Malchus Beis David. That is, when Mashiach comes, it's going to have to be in a miraculous fashion and not in a materialistic one, and not in a political one. All right, let's go back to another great kings of my religious ancestry. But nonetheless, there's something special about America. In a way, the way that the religious Zionists, I'm an anti-Zionist, but the way the religious Zionists feel about the modern state, the so-called state of Israel, in a way that's how I feel about America. I want to say hello on the 4th of July. That, for sure, I stick by. Because the state of Israel is a heretical state, whereas America is one nation under God. And whereas and also America is a universal country, whereas Israel is a parochial one. And they had to say Tzur Yisrael, they refused to say Elokei Yisrael. So 100%, I admit that there's a problem in saying that it's better than Malchus Beis David, but it's a million times better, America is a million times better than the Zionist entity that's occupying our Holy Land. That I stand by. Let's go back to it. I love this country so much, not because of its land or its culture, but because of which are great and wonderful, but there are other lands and cultures that are great and wonderful throughout the world, but the unique ideology set forth in our Declaration of Independence, our Constitution, the Bill of Rights, and most of the amendments to the Constitution, with a few exceptions of the progressive amendments, the only one that's really good of the progressive amendments is women's suffrage, but the others, the worst two, I guess, other than the prohibition that was repealed, but the worst two that are extant certainly are the income tax and the direct election of senators is the other one that I am opposed to. Let's stop the video here and then we'll make another video about Thanksgiving, and I think that's where we're gonna go finish off. Thank you for watching. God bless. Please like, share, and subscribe, comment, see you later.